How's it going, everybody? Today we are jumping back in Road to Vostok and we are going to use up this legendary Gymnasium key. Now when it comes to this key and any other key that opens up loot rooms, they all spawn in random places. They can be in containers or they can be on the floor. For example, I found this specific key in the blue tents right next to the generalist trader on the village map. There is a lot of RNG luck involved when it comes to finding these keys though. In about 50 hours I only found 3 of them, but when it comes to the room that this specific key opens up, we are going to find it on the school map, and getting to the school map is fairly easy. If we start on the village map, from the big red barn where the trader is, we can follow the train tracks which are literally right next to the barn, and we can follow them until we reach the yellow tape, which is the edge of the map, and as soon as we reach the yellow tape we can turn left and then follow it until we find the entrance to the school map. And as soon as we spawn on that map, all we have to do is literally follow the main road that we spawn on, and past the bridge we are going to see a big brown building, and that is where we are going to find the locked room. So if we go in through the front door, which is right in front of us here, we should be able to easily reach the gymnasium, because the door to the gymnasium is that one right over there. Should we check this guy as well? I feel like that's a terrible idea. Sometimes NPCs can spawn in these rooms as well. But let me see here. Maybe this guy has an epic item. Who knows? Ooh, okay, he does have quite a few things. I'll just drop him on the floor for now, and we'll pick him up later. So this right here is the school, and if we go through the front, through here, the gymnasium is going to be right in front of us there. So we should be able to quickly do this. We do gotta be very careful as well, because as I've said, NPCs can spawn in these rooms here. But check it out, this right here is the gymnasium door, and we can use this key right over here to open it up. Here we go. And let's see, are we going to find anything interesting in here? That loot room looked to be pretty massive, so I was hoping that we would find a bit more than just some regular items, but before I could start looting, I heard an NPC running around. Medical cabinet right here. There's a guy just outside. Is he gonna come in here? I missed every shot. I'm panicking so hard. Okay, he's just leaving. Why is this on full auto? Alright, let's go back in here. How did I miss every shot? Alright, single fire. There we go, there we go. I panicked because he was on full auto and I did not expect that. Usually I have the weapons on single fire. So yeah, we didn't have anything in there, but it looks like we have some stuff on the floor here. We have a mess kit, we have some food, some water, a jacket, some meds, a knife, some bullets. Alright. Then a special crate right here with quite a few things. A bunch of suppressors, a magazine, some bullets, this weapon which is in very good condition, 92%. And then we also have this waste bag. Alright. And then in here we don't have anything. Is this outside? No, it is not outside. It's another room. This might be outside, though. Let's see here. No, oh, no, it just goes around. All right, I see, I see. Anything else on the floor? We have some clothes, a fire, some lotion, some balm, some magazines, an AK, a big backpack, some clothes. Alright, this place has tons of things. Nice. Now when it comes to looting this big room, we have to keep a lookout for some documents as well, because the medic, which is on the top floor of the same building, he actually wants some documents for one of his quests. Ooh, and check it out, on the floor right here we have the patient report, which we can actually turn in upstairs at the medic. The report for me was right here on the floor next to this guy. Although, you know, it doesn't always spawn in the same spot, just like with everything else in the video game. But let me see here. Can I make some space for this AK as well? We might be able to make some. We already have a bunch of these med kits. Med kits? Not med kits. Mess kits. There we go. So we can drop this. I have a bunch of this as well, so I can drop that. We can do this. We can probably make a bit of space here if we really try. Here we go. I think this should work. And we got it. And I think that's about it here. I don't know if this is going to stay open until we come back, so I'll take another look around just to make sure that I picked up everything that's really important. We got everything from here. These are empty. That's empty. And then in here we don't have anything. We got the report from this guy here. He doesn't have anything on him. Then bunch of clothes, a couple of extra things here, a backpack. I think this should be about it. We can, you know, trade some things upstairs and then come back, but I don't know if this is still going to be open by the time we come back, so let's see here. With my luck, the guy that we just missed, the one that ran outside, is going to wait for us, and he's going to blast us. Honestly, we kind of deserve it. I don't know how I missed every shot. I mean, I do know it's because I got surprised. I didn't expect that our weapon was going to be on full auto. I'm used to them being on single fire. But yeah, if we visit the medic right up ahead here, we should be able to turn in these documents that we just found and complete a quest for him. If we go over to his tasks, all the way down here, he wants this patient report, and in exchange he will give us an AFAC kit and then a poster as well. So we start delivery, we select this, and we complete it. And check it right out. A legendary AFAC kit. And let's see, can we trade for anything interesting? I do actually want another locker, so let me actually get this. I can probably do this and that. Here we go. And now that we have a bit more space, let's go back downstairs and see if the door is still open. Hold on, I think I hear somebody. This is the guy that we missed every shot on. I got him. The heck? It is that guy, isn't it? He's wearing the same clothes. Although, you know, most of the guys here are wearing about the same clothes, but let's see here. Is this door still open? It is. Nice. So we can come back here and pick up the rest of these items as well. Very nice. The rooms that we unlock with these legendary keys, they don't stay open forever, they lock back up after a while. I'm guessing whilst we are on the map, they will stay open, but then if we enter our shelter or if we leave the map, they will lock back up. I haven't tested it though, that's just a guess. But after looting up, I headed back over to our shelter to put down that big locker. Alright, so we are going to try and put this locker, I think right over here, and I might try and fill it up with meds. So we'll do this. And here, I've just stashed away tons of meds. So this freezer here is full of meds. Same goes for these cabinets here. So I think I'm going to turn this locker into a medical locker. Because over here, these two are full of weapons. I could have probably put it here as well and have another weapon cabinet. But since I'm running out of space when it comes to meds, I'm going to turn this thing here, this locker, into a med cabinet as well. And yes, I have been turning into an absolute loot goblin. I've been gathering quite a few things here. Oh, and our flashlight is actually done. We don't have any more batteries. So we can do this. There we go, 100%. So yeah, I've managed to, you know, gather up a bit of loot and I stashed it away in these containers. And I also made a bed the other day. I managed to find a sleeping bag and then a mattress. And I combined those two and I've made this bed right over here. This nomad bed. And then we can also make the civilian bed, but we are going to need quite a few different things if you want to make this one. A toolbox, lumber, mattress, blanket, and then a pillow as well. Our base is coming together nicely. I managed to fill it up with quite a bit of loot and hopefully we are going to get to keep that loot because I am planning on venturing over to the apartments map and to the other, you know, final map where if we get wrecked, we lose everything including the items that we have stashed away, but hopefully we are going to be able to survive those maps as well. But we'll stop here for today. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. I hope you have enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below, and I will see you in the next video.